Namaste. I am sure you are watching our video series where I am talking about goals and what are the different kinds of hurdles that may stop us from manifesting our goals. In every episode, I am explaining one factor, and I am sure it will be very useful to many people. That is the purpose of my making this series, because there are so many things that are there in our life which can stop us from manifesting goals. But if you do not understand them, if you do not become aware of them, then it's very difficult to get rid of them and move on with your goal. So that is why this series, video series, will definitely help a lot of people to think about their own lives and to understand what could be the hurdle which is not allowing me to manifest a particular goal. Now in this episode, I am going to talk about desires which all of us generally have when we are very small. When we grow up as a child, there are so many different kinds of desires that we harbor in our mind, that we say, one day when I become big, I want to do this. One day when I grow up, I will do this. Something like that. So many desires we have. We see other people and we want to do many things. But later on in life, when you grow up, you may have some other goal, and this desire can conflict that goal. So it may be surprising when I say that, but I will give you this real life example and I am sure you will understand. Long back, we were doing this class called Agni Kundam, one of our classes those days in the direct classes, where we focus on the different kinds of hurdles that are there in life in each sector, like prosperity, why is my prosperity not improving, and then health, and then relationships for each aspect, and then spiritual growth. For each aspect, we used to meditate in that class and identify the hurdles and release them. So we were doing this, this class was there that day when one lady came in the morning. Just before the class, she was talking to me and she said, I have done a few alpha classes, I have been practicing, and lot of good things have happened in my life. But she said, there's just this one goal which is not manifesting at all. I asked her, what is it? Then she said, I've been married for 5 years and so far I have not conceived at all. So I really want to have a child and that goal is not manifesting. Then I asked her, did you go for a checkup? Both of you went for a checkup? She said, yes, both of us went and checked up. We are both normal and healthy. Nothing is wrong with us. So the doctors are telling us that you should be able to conceive. There's nothing to stop you from doing it. Physically, there's nothing. Then I said, okay, you do this class and let's see if anything comes out. If you are able to identify any other hurdle in your mind, let me know. So we did the class and one by one we did the meditations, and after the meditation for health was completed, this lady got up and said, today I was able to identify the hurdle which is not allowing me to manifest my goal, but she didn't want to share it in the class. She said, I will inform you later. I said, all right. Then after about 3 months, she contacted me. I got the information from her that in a very natural way, without any artificial means, in a very natural way, she had conceived. And later on, she got a very nice, beautiful baby and very good now. But at that time, she also shared with me what was the hurdle that came to her mind in meditation. She said, when I was very young, as a child, she said, I had this desire that I should adopt a child when I grow up. She said it was a very strong desire. And I always used to imagine that when I grow up and I have the means, I will adopt a child and give a good life to a child. Nothing wrong about that desire, but this was there in her mind. She said, but after I got married, I completely forgot about it. She said, things change after marriage, the whole scenario changes. And she said, after some time, we started trying for our own child. So this thought of adoption, it just went off from my mind. It never came to my mind at all. But she said that day when I did the meditation in the class, when we were thinking about what could be the hurdles, she said it came as a flash that I always wanted to adopt a child. And she said, I was so shocked because I don't know how I had forgotten about it. But this was there in my mind and I was very surprised that it came out like that. And she said, I released it in the meditation, because you see, in any family, what will happen is once the marriage is over, the parents will look forward to having a grandchild. And once the grandchild comes, then adoption is something you never even think about. There are people who may be doing it, but generally it doesn't happen. So what was happening in her mind is, once she got married, she was looking forward to her own family, having her own child, and this thought of adoption went away from her mind. But when she was trying to have her own child, this desire to adopt a child, which had gone deep into her mind, was not allowing it to happen, because once she has her own child, she will not think of adopting a child, which is very natural. So then she said, I released it completely from my mind that day in meditation, and then within the 2-3 months that she spoke to me, she said, naturally I have conceived, and she was very happy about it. So that way, sometimes there can be hurdles in our mind which we are not aware of. They all go into the subconscious mind. And as a child, all of us have so many desires. You look at somebody, you want to be like them, you want to do something like them, which is very, very natural. But then later on, when that becomes a hurdle, we should also be able to become aware of it first of all. Only when you are aware of a hurdle, you will know how to get rid of it. So when you are aware of a hurdle like this, you can talk to your own mind and create that thought that, okay, this is not what I want. So today I need to do this. So let me think about this, focus on this. So mindset can change. But then when you do it in meditation, it is even more powerful, because in meditation you go deep down to the subconscious mind. So even what is sitting there in the subconscious mind can be removed and thrown out, and that way your goal becomes free to manifest. So if you feel that some goal is getting delayed and you are not able to think of any logical reason, then sit and meditate. Just introspect a little bit, go into a meditative state and think about what could be the hurdle, and I am sure it will come as a flash, and you can release it in meditation with your own affirmations, with your own thoughts. That is a very effective way of getting rid of hurdles in your mind. And I have seen from these classes, in every class now we are doing these Agnikundam meditations. We have a class called Sanjeevani for Health, where the meditation for health is being done, and in a class called Aishwaryam, the meditation for prosperity is being done, and the one for relationships also in Anubandham. So wherever, in every class of mine, I try to do something to remove the negativities or remove the hurdles that really helps anyone to achieve their goals. So think about it. If your goal is getting delayed, then start thinking whether there is something like this in your mind which is not allowing you to manifest. So keep watching this video series. There are a few more episodes coming up, and the previous episodes links are given in the description box. Please see all of them, and please keep writing your thoughts, your questions and your suggestions also, and do subscribe to our channel and keep watching our videos. I normally do not say this every time, because I know that our Alpha Siddhas watch our YouTube channel and they do subscribe, but still. So please manifest all your goals, be smart, remove the hurdles, make your goal free to manifest. All the best.